YouTube Shuki here with a review of the Pokemon 20 Clip and Carry Pokeball and Plush for August's Mythical Pokemon of the month, Arceus, the Llama God, if you so wish to call him before getting smited because he doesn't want to be called Llama God. Maybe he does, I don't know, his life. Yeah. So anyway, this is the August release of the Pokemon 20 line, GameStop exclusive this time around. Seems GameStop's getting all the cool mythical Pokemon while Toys R Us is getting all the cute mythical Pokemon. But as always, we get the Clip and Carry Pokeball for $9.99. This one does not include a box, just a shrink-wrapped Master Ball with Arceus' face right there, or his whole body, rather, not just his face. As well as a plush as normal, nothing is different about that. $9.99 for the Clip and Carry Pokeball, $16.99 for the plush. And again, these were released on August 1st. Start of the month. Whether they restock these, I don't know. The Clip and Carry Pokeballs are usually regularly available. They're not as popular. The plush, however, they only get like 2 per store sometimes. So they do sell out fast, but keep an eye on GameStop.com if you want to get a hold of this. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get these open and take a look. Alright, so here is the little Master Ball, and it looks pretty nice, actually. The pearlescent finish, as always, works really well with the white. And it really makes the purples up here at the Master Ball pop. I kind of see some scratches on mine, which is a little bit annoying, but hey, it is what it is. Collector problems. But, really nice. It's nice to finally have a Master Ball release of these pearlescent Clip and Carry Pokeballs. So inside you get the little pamphlet about Arceus, yada yada, and the mythology of Sinnoh. Arceus emerged from its egg into the complete nothingness, and then shaped the world and everything in it. Creationism. So there we go with that, and here is the little figure. Now thankfully he is in a pose to where standing wouldn't be a problem. I know Arceus likes to have weird galloping poses, but thankfully the little figure does not have that problem. So he can stand. He doesn't stand really all that well. Wobbles can easily topple him over because he's got little tiny stubby legs, but he can stand just like so. So there we go. Here is a look at Arceus as close as my camera will allow. Not too bad. Lots of small details that are kind of hard to get in, particularly in the face, but they did as darn good of a job as they could have, given how tiny he is. He's got his little judgment ring thing around his waist, ready to smite all of you for calling him Llama God. But, yeah, so really neat little figure. Again, him being white, the pearlescent finish really shows off well on the figure and looks really neat on display. I mean, he's supposed to be the god of all Pokemon, so if anyone deserves to be shiny, it's him. So there you go. So he can gallop his way back into the Master Ball. We'll put his little pamphlet in there with him because that's what I do. And then close it all up. And you can take the god of all Pokemon with you wherever you go. But for someone who wants a little bit more of a squishable, huggable version of Llama God himself, let's look at the plush. I'm happy to report that Stumpy Legs can stand. Hooray! See, I was kind of worried about this guy's ability to stand, but thankfully they did curve the front hooves and stabilize the back hooves enough to where he stands perfectly fine. So no problems with him, like, just going, falling over. Because he's Llama God. He needs to impose his judgment upon all of the Pokemon and humans of the world. So he doesn't want to look derpy while doing it. But I actually like this one a lot. I was a little bit worried because Darkrai didn't turn out too well, and I didn't particularly like Shaman either. But this one actually turned out pretty nice. It's a little bit smaller than most of the Arceus plush that I've seen. Most of the time Arceus gets put in like the larger plush assortments. So it's nice to see a little bit more compact version. As always, it's made of the crushed velvet material, so it has the pearlescent finish, which again looks absolutely amazing on Arceus between the kind of silvery whites and the silvery grays. They're both silvery somehow, just trust me on that. And the nice gold color as well. So I really like this one a lot. And the head sculpt, well, I'm so used to saying head sculpt. The head design up here is actually very, very well done. You have a sort of face mask-esque design. The eyes are all embroidered in. So very, very nice on that. This is probably one of my favorites that they've done, honestly, because because I was so worried about it turning out to be really, really crappy, that to get a Arceus Plush that's actually pretty solid, it actually just really works for me. So I like this one a lot. If you're a fan of Arceus or just really want Lamagon on your shelf, by all means, go for it. Try to hunt this guy down. Hopefully GameStop.com restocks some, because he is most definitely worth it, in my opinion. Really nice representation plush of Arceus. And if you want to put Arceus back in here, you can do so very carefully. He doesn't fit too well in here because he's so long. His hoof just came through the little Pokeball slot. So you just kind of have to make sure that you're doing okay. There we go. So he's now back inside of his little case. And yeah, for anyone that knows, I know it's Arceus in the dub, but I just go with Arceus because it sounds more right to me. So, old habits are hard to break. So sorry that I made your ears bleed or whatever throughout the course of this review because I said Arceus wrong. But deal. But as for the actual plush and the figure, I like both quite a bit. I don't really own a whole lot of Arceus-related merchandise, so getting these was really, really cool. The figure turned out really nice, albeit really small, but as a Monster Collection figure, what can you expect from those? The plush really took me by surprise. After Darkrai and Shaman, I was really, really expecting a pretty crappy plush, but it turns out the plush was absolutely stellar. It stands well, it looks nice, the embroidered eyes look good. So all in all, the plush is definitely worth your time if you can hunt it down. In terms of the figure, again, worth it if that is your kind of thing. The Master Ball definitely looks really cool as well. So that about does it for this review. If you like it, go and blast that like button, comment below, and subscribe for more. So as always, thanks for watching, take care, and have a great one. Bye.